camera has done me dirty. Here, light jumper. So this is a very important question. Hello and welcome to a new vlog. It is Friday today. Yay! Getting myself ready. I'm going to pop to Bluewater. I need to do a few jobs. I need to get my passport picture sorted because I still haven't sorted out my passport. And we've got a holiday coming up. So I need to do that. It's like that when it's too many like forms and things, I'm like, I put it off until the last minute. So I'll do my makeup nice. Picture, not that you can really see anything in the passport picture. Give a little skin update as well. Absolutely gutted to say, made me break out. Got foundation on at the moment. Got tiny spots come up everywhere. It's so good. It really has made my skin feel so healthy again. Maybe I've used too much, maybe I've used it too often, maybe I'll try and just do it a couple of times a week. It makes my skin feel incredible. Where it was so tight and dry and flaky, it's completely stopped that, but now now I've broken out, which is very annoying because loving the results of this. Annoying. Not the best day to be going and getting a passport picture that's going to stay with me for years. I had my hair done yesterday, and ever since I had my hair done, I've been rained on 4 times. So take the frizz out, hair again, put a little bit of makeup on, pop to Marks and Spencer's because I cannot stop thinking about that vase that I saw a couple of weeks ago. I wish I bought it there and then. I come across this beautiful website yesterday. Hang on, I'm going to get ready and then I'll show you the website that I'm talking about. Tried to take my passport picture at home and my camera has done me dirty. How can someone who takes pictures for a living not take their own passport picture? I don't know. I'm just going to go to a photo booth and get it done that way. Face look lopsided. I don't know what's going on there. Just got to Bluewater and then I remembered about this website and I've not even shown you it. So let me show you this now. Obsessed with some of these finds. It's called Cowshed Interiors. They do faux stems. Let's have a look at the stems again. Just white, sort of off-white hydrangeas. There is the vases. Wow, they were really good value as well. Some of them were like just really my kind of style. So a rustic limestone vase, $27.50. I did have I keep thinking about like this one in Marks and Spencer, so I'm going to head there first. If I can get the vase in Marks and Spencer, well, check the price, see how, because I didn't actually know how much it was. If it's ridiculous, then I won't buy it because I really don't need another vase. I'm literally obsessed with every single thing on this website. How gorgeous. If I was going to have a home decor shop, it would look like this. So yeah, Savannah's school shoes back. She wears trainers all week to school. She come out of school the other day, so it's completely ripped off, and she broke her foot at the end of the summer holidays, so she didn't actually go back into wearing shoes to school till so these like 2 months old, not even that, and yeah, they've snapped. So I'm going to see if they'll let me do an exchange for them because I don't think that's fair having to buy another pair of shoes so soon. So see what I can do with that. So they've got the vase, but it looks different to what I remember it being like. It looks more beige. I think because they're like a natural stone, they all look different. And the one I saw the other day when I was here was more white. It's a bit too beige. Like this side. Which I love. Need to bend the stem. Too tall. Wow, that's heavy. I love these. I've only just changed my cushions in the living room. That weird time of like, I don't really want to buy many winter clothes anymore. Did buy, bought Savannah a couple of bits, swapped her shoes over, and then I got this for myself. in Berkshire, like a nice soft light jumper that can also see me into spring. I'm trying to be, oh, where have you gone? I'm trying to be a bit more mindful about what I'm buying. The cupboard is literally jam-packed full. Just have a good clear out. The day has run away with me. I didn't buy any home decor stuff. You could hear me in Marks and Spencer's, but that vase, because it's like a natural material, each one is different, and I think the one I saw the other day was really light, and when I went back in there they all looked quite yellow, and I just don't know if it was the right colour that I was looking for. Spring flowers like blossom. I'm actually regretting not buying those magnolia stems I saw in Marks and Spencer's, but I've got loads and loads of flowers. I'm sure I can work something out. My favourite night of the week, just gonna go home and chill. It's Sunday today and I'm just getting ready. It's my nephew's 8th birthday today, so we're going around there for a gathering, and I thought I would do my makeup with you. For my makeup, I basically do the same thing every single day. I never really change my products because my skin is prone to breakouts, and I find if I change my products, I get a spot, then I know it's not good for me. I stick to what works for me, really. Use the It Cosmetics CC cream called Your Skin But Better. It's Factor 50. It's a full coverage. Really need to sort out my makeup drawer. It is atrocious. Start off with this. I actually used to be a makeup artist. I worked in the beauty industry before I had Savannah for how many years? 12 years? 15? I don't know. When I was 16 and I had Savannah at 31. 15 years. It's Sunday. Brain's not working. Don't know. A long time. Worked as a beauty therapist, and then I also worked for a makeup brand, makeup artist. So I'd like to say I know my stuff about the skin. I do scar very easily. Breakouts and things like that. That is my base. This hairband is not working with my new extensions that I've got around the side. I'm going with concealer. This is Tarte Shape Tape in medium sand. I get really bad dark circles. I need a little bit of extra coverage. I find if you put too much of this on, it can go a bit cakey, so I like to do the bare minimum of this. Blend it with a sponge, which desperately needs a clean. That could be why I'm breaking out so much. Do that tomorrow. For Make It Bronze, just want to have sun contour stick. I really like the shade of this one. Blends nicely. For some reason on a Sunday, maybe it's because I'm not rushing around in the morning, but I just end up getting so much inspiration. I've been looking on Pinterest this morning and looking on a few shops. I want to make some seasonal kind of display, like a moss bowls at the moment with candles in, like a bulb kind of centerpiece. What I've been doing this morning. And also I've been looking at for my spring summer wardrobe. I love that switch over. I'm so ready now to get out of winter clothes. Just been screenshotting a couple of my favourite people on Instagram, like kind of working out some looks I need. Yeah?
The pencil scratched me and now I'm bleeding.
Oh no. Sorry, brief interruption. Ended up seeing to a paper cut, and then from that giving her a full shower, hair wash and hair dry. Mum life. One day I'll do my makeup in peace. Now I'm on to bronzer. This is Makeup Forever Artist Bronzer 35 Lively Almond. I warm up contoured parts. It's actually quite a new thing for me. I've been using this for about 6 months, called Banana Bread Easy Bake by Huda Beauty. Really, really, really love this. I'm going to use this on lightly, just sort of compact everything else into my skin. Set bake 3 to 5 minutes and then dust excess powder. Oh, that's what I do anyway, so that's good. You brush over with the excesses on my bronzer brush. When I went downstairs, Savannah was watching my recent vlog. So cute. I love it at the moment that I'm like her biggest, she's my biggest fan. I'm her biggest fan. I'm her biggest fan, but she's also my biggest fan. I never want that to change. Anyone got any tips for staying besties with your little one? I do see like bits of, I think, oh, this is what we've got to come when she's a teenager. And then I think, oh, I don't want her not to be my bestie. I know they go through that stage and they come out of it, but I'd keep her in this little bubble forever. Colourful Blush Sweet on You, also from Sephora. Am I okay? Sephora. Just a little bit on my cheeks. When I first started uploading on YouTube, probably a month ago, it felt like it was a bit like crickets, which I wasn't used to. I was used to like putting videos up and stories and getting lots of replies from people that was watching and following my DIY inspirations and things like that. So when I first started uploading on here, it felt a little bit, almost a little bit lonely. I was like, hello, anyone out there? But yeah, the last couple of days it seems to have built a bit of a momentum, getting a few nice comments and things. So thank you so much to everyone that's like liked, commented and subscribed. Don't be shy, I'm not scary. I'm always try and make an effort to reply to every single person that on YouTube, but also on Instagram. Like if you send me a DM, I will always reply. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Let me know to see more of. I don't know whether to do like a Q&A maybe. I might put an Instagram up with a Q&A box in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, if there's anything you want to know, if you want anything you want to be nosy about, snippets of things I sort of share on here, and then there's bits on Instagram. It'd be nice to like combine it into one video and just like to know what you'd also like to see. Do you like all the sort of DIY kind of videos? Do you like the little crafty things, the shopping, or do you just like a little general chit chat? I know when I watch vlogs, I just like it when you feel like you're chatting to a friend, don't you? But when I edit back my videos, I'm sick and tired of my own voice and the amount of times I go anyway, back to the makeup. Easy Bake Setting Spray for Huda Beauty. Actually, after saying I don't really change anything, I just bought this little mini when I was in London the other day, because I normally use the Sephora. Why do I keep saying Sephora? I do not use Sephora on my face. Sephora. Oh, what? Sephora. I normally use the Sephora. Sephora. I can't say it. Sephora. I normally use the Sephora. Sephora. Now I'm saying it over and over again. I normally use that spray anyway on my face, and I couldn't get it in London the other day, so I just bought the Huda Beauty one. And now I'm actually thinking, that was something I changed at the same time as introducing this cream. So are you the culprit? Normally use this one, but there's a tiny little drop in there. And I actually soak my face in this, like soak it, because I've got quite a lot of powder on. I don't want it to be too dry. That is not what I'm going for. I don't want the dry look, but I don't want the oily, dewy look either. Really enjoying vlogging, to be honest. It's quite therapeutic, really, documenting things and just having a bit of a babble. So yeah, please, if you are watching me, don't be silent. Tell me, give me feedback. Like, this is all new to me. I did notice that my audio was a bit up and down on a few of my last videos, so I need to sort that out. I'm used to this camera. It's a Osmo Pocket 3. Really like it. It's great for vlogging. It's great for like out and about. Highly recommend. Now I've got the hang of it. I'm a bit unsure on the microphone. You do get a little mini microphone which out and about with you, but some of my audio when I'm out and about has been great, and then others, especially in certain rooms like downstairs in my kitchen, I notice it can be a bit echoey. But I had my lip blush done probably about 2 or 3 years ago now, so I'm due a little top up of that. It's still definitely there. My lips are quite bad circulation, so my lips are naturally quite of a purpley tone. When I had them first done, they were really nice, sort of very light blushy coral kind of look. So I actually might book in for that for the summer, because it's really nice to it brightens up my face, and it sort of defines around like the Cupid's bow of my lip. I did have my eyebrows tattooed years ago. That's completely almost gone. I don't think I'll get that done again. My eyebrows are quite full. I loved it at the time, but I quite like my brows looking more like natural and fluffy nowadays rather than like a block. I do have my eyebrows laminated every 6 weeks or so, and I'm definitely due that. I do wax my eyebrows myself, obviously. As I said, I'm a trained beauty therapist, so I do wax my own eyebrows, but there's nothing better than when my eyebrow girl does it. She just gets such a nice shape. And then I also get a lash lift every 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I also get Botox every 4 months. I get that here. I'll get a little bit around my eyes and a little bit on my forehead. Then once a year, I get a tiny bit of filler in my lips. Just like little tweakments, nothing too drastic. I keep seeing so many young people at the moment getting facelifts. Not opposed to getting a facelift when I'm older, but not at the moment. I'm alright at the moment. I'm going to go for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette. It's quite a nice sort of neutrals. True Brown Maybelline Sky High. My lashes need an LVL. They've got to that point where they are getting a bit tangled up. That is me done. I've just done my lips as well. Kylie matte lipstick in 808. So I'm off now, so I'll check in with you later. An exciting evening. Another tooth.
Fell out.
Right, hold it. She's got this. It's the first time you've lost a tooth since you've had this, isn't it? Got the tooth tote, so you got to put your tooth in here.
My tooth fairy gave it to me because I broke my foot.
Yeah.
She gave me a little book and she also gave me a fairy doll.
That's your fairy. That needs to go under your pillow.
Does she give it back?
No, oh, she'll give the bag back, but not the tooth, obviously. She needs that to build her castle, doesn't she? With each tooth that you lose, you bestow one of these magical powers to your forever tooth fairy.
This one is my 6th tooth.
What's your tooth fairy called?
Peaches Sparkle Rainbow.
Peaches Sparkle Rainbow is your 6th tooth. So it's Joyce. We need to write on there the dates of the other teeth you've lost. You've got to put your age and your date that you lost that tooth. It's booked tonight. This is the letter. What does your letter say?
To Peaches Sparkle Rainbow, which is her name.
Thank you
for collecting my teeth.
Your teeth.
And then on the back.
Cute. I'm just about to make dinner. And I thought I would share it because, I don't know about you, but I find it so repetitive trying to think of new recipes or new things. I really don't enjoy cooking, if I'm honest. Can do anything to get out of it, I will. This dinner we have in the winter quite a lot. It's like a healthy chicken and leek pie. So when I say healthy, it's probably not really that healthy. It's just not as stodgy as having like pastry. It was actually a Joe Wicks recipe, but I've adapted it slightly. I'm at home alone, I will literally just some pasta and put a bit of cheese on top if I'm the only one having dinner. Savannah is also incredibly fussy, so she doesn't eat dinner with us anyway. If Adam's away, I'll just happily have cheese and toast. Best make an effort, hey. Be a time when I used to work like shifts and I'd get home some days, I'd get home at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He wouldn't get home until 7, 8 o'clock. And I wouldn't have even made dinner. I'd wait for him to make dinner. It's a wonder he asked me to marry him, really, isn't it? Definitely didn't marry me for my cooking. A little bit of butter. Some salt, and I know this is lazy garlic. Getting used to this pan. And on 2 chicken stock, mushrooms, and I make that into a paste, and then add that in. The original Joe Wicks, I'll just turn it off with my elbow. On the original Joe Wicks recipe, he uses creme fraiche, but I'm just using, I'm using double light. It's just less fattening, really. And to be honest, I actually prefer it with the light cream. It's less heavy. 2 teaspoons of mustard, but I've only got about 1. That's annoying.
Put mustard on your shopping list.
I'm gonna go with whatever I can get in here. Whole grain, and then I'm gonna give just a normal mustard instead. And then because I'm a psycho, I literally cut nearly every bit of chicken just so it's cooked. Let's turn that off. I've got the backseat driver. You, backseat driver. Pour this into the dish. Oh, oops. It's a bit of leek. See if can either do it in like little balls over the top, but I just like to do it, scrunch it up. A little drizzle of olive oil, and then I'm going to put that in the oven for, do it by my eye, about 15 minutes. Now the messy part. This is why I'm not a food blogger or anything, because my presentation is not great. You just got to hope for the best it lands on the plate. Believe me, this is tasty. I'm gonna watch Love Island now. This thing, right, I always just think everyone is the same age as me, but after watching this series of Love Island and the things they come out with, I realise that I'm actually a lot older. Their expressions, drama, it's delicious. Or restocking, but I've definitely picked the wrong day to come in here. I think they were doing a restocking of the shelves. Nothing there. It said new all along each bit, but there was nothing there. So I didn't get a single thing. Really looking for like a big deep bowl that I can fill with either moss, candles, or some like bulbs. Maybe do one with candles, one with bulbs, I'm not sure, to make like a spring arrangement. But yeah, there was literally not a thing in there. Cute Easter bunny, probably a bit too big. If it was smaller, it was like that big. I kind of would prefer something like that big. I don't normally decorate with bunnies, what's come over me? But into the spring spirit, nice bright blue skies today, nice and fresh. Yeah, it was all like mustards and those kind of colours in there from what was laid out. Not my thing at all. It's probably one of my least favourite colours. Mustard and baby blue are the colours for spring, summer. I'm not into it. Really change up my colours, to be fair. I normally stick to my neutrals, but I don't mind adding in like a pop of colour. But I'm just off to meet my friend now for a coffee. It is a beautiful bright blue sky, sunny day. Winter when it stays like this. I'm even just got a leather jacket on. I haven't got. Thoroughly looking forward to spring. I'm going to see if I can get some of those spot patches. I've come out with like the biggest boils on my forehead. Normally forehead relates to digestion, but to be honest, I eat exactly the same thing every day, apart from obviously dinner, that changes, but I have like 5 or 6 dinners that we sort of alternate round from, so I don't think it's anything I've eaten. I'm putting it down to the cream. I watched the Housewife Salt Lake City reunion this morning, the last one, and I saw a funny meme and it said, so this is a very important question. Would you rather see the Beckham footage of Victoria Beckham dancing, or the plane footage of Meredith from Salt Lake City Housewives going crazy on the plane? What a decision. I don't know. I think I would pick, what is happening here? Move up please. I think I would pick plane footage. Plane footage would be so much more entertaining. I think the Beckham is Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham's your mother-in-law. Like, you knew what you was getting into. I know she's like successful in her own right, Nicola, but Victoria Beckham is Victoria Beckham, isn't she? So you're always going to have to be, in some ways, second to the spotlight. I don't know, but yeah. I don't think the dance was probably actually inappropriate. It was more inappropriate the way it was all handled, which wasn't really her fault. Maybe Victoria could have said, "Lost you again." Maybe Victoria could have said, oh, "Come on, no, this is their first dance." I don't know. I wasn't there, obviously, so I don't know. I'd pass on the footage of Victoria dancing and want to see the footage of Meredith, because she just wangles her way out of everything, doesn't she? Always got, I think she's a lawyer, isn't she? Always got some way to back it out. I don't even think, she's not entertaining. The only thing that is entertaining, I guess, is how much she infuriates people with how much she lies and twists things. So I guess in some ways that is entertaining because it gets people talking. But as a character on that show, she's probably she is my least favourite. Mary Crosby, every time. Love her. I was never sure on her at the start. The first couple of seasons, she was a bit odd, I thought, and I just thought, I don't know if I like you, but she's like literally become one of my favourites very quickly. Like the last 2 seasons, I've just found her absolutely hilarious. She says what everyone is thinking, and her expressions crack me up. And yeah, she is definitely my favourite. Her and Heather, if they could have their own little TV show, that would be good. Sorry for this babble if you don't watch Salt Lake. If you don't watch Salt Lake, watch it. It is so entertaining. Always some drama. Like someone got arrested live on, not live, but like they captured her actually getting arrested. Like she's still in prison now. The storylines are brilliant, and I really want to go to Salt Lake City. I love America. I've been to quite a lot of America, and Salt Lake City is definitely one of the next places on my list to visit. Finished editing this video. Wow, it is a long one, so let me know if you like long vlogs, like basically watching a whole TV show. I got these the other day. These were like huge lumps, and this has brought them down really, really fast. So I'd patch it up every day, pimple patches, and they were, I think there's like $12.99 for 72 in Boots. If you're suffering with breakouts like me, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment of what you'd like to see next. I'm about to film a house tour, so if that's already out, I'll link it here. And if it's not, then it will be coming very soon. So thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.